Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at 3 different versions of Altered Beast. Are they good? Are they bad? Well, let's take a look and find out. So the first one we're going to take a look at here is the arcade version, which to me is definitely the pinnacle of when you're thinking of Altered Beast. Now, of course, you know, especially for back in the day, the graphics are going to be better, the sound's going to be better, because the machines that you were playing them on were more powerful than what you were getting on the home version. Altered Beast is definitely one of my favorite games from the arcade, and I don't really understand why. Because once you play this game for even just a little bit, you understand that one of the things that a lot of arcade games fall into is that they are hard, and they are kind of unfairly hard in a lot of instances, because basically they were made to get money from you for you to keep pumping quarters in there, and if the games were easy, then you're not gonna pay to keep playing. And with Altered Beast, sometimes it feels like I'm just getting taken for everything I'm worth. And while this is a hard game, it is definitely a beautiful game to look at. The controls are very well done, and I love the style and look of this game. The music isn't anything outrageous, but it is definitely a good soundtrack. And I loved a little bit of voice clips in there here and there, because back in the day, you know, that wasn't something that you came across very much. But yeah, the arcade version of Altered Beast, probably the best one as far as graphics and sound go that's out there. Next, we come to the Sega Master System port of Altered Beast, and you know, I just want to start by saying I can only imagine how difficult porting a game, an arcade game at the time that had really good graphics and really good sound, how hard that must have been to put it on an 8-bit system. That being said, you know, just because you can doesn't always necessarily mean you should. And this game is definitely one of those. And I hate to say it, but this is not a good port of Altered Beast at all. The graphics obviously are not anywhere near what the original arcade game was. The sound is, yeah, not there either. But the big problem with this game by far are the controls. They are sluggish and very unresponsive. Could it be worse? Yes, I suppose, but it doesn't matter because it's just not good enough. It's not a very pleasurable gaming experience. With all that being said, I still want to tip my cap to the people that tried to make this port work. I'm sure it was not an easy task, and I give you guys a lot of credit. So yeah, this was it, the Master System version of Altered Beast.
Rise from your grave.
And now we come to the final version of this game, and that is the Sega Genesis port. And guys, I gotta tell you, this is probably by far my favorite version of this game. So I know you guys are asking yourselves, well, Dan, what makes this your favorite version of Altered Beast? Well, there are 3 things. Number 1 is the graphics, and number 2 is the sound. Both of them are very close to the arcade. Now, if you put them side by side, you can notice the difference, but ultimately, it is a very close representation of the arcade game. And the third thing being, this game is not nearly as hard as the arcade game. It doesn't feel cheap, like cheap deaths happening to you. It doesn't feel like it's trying to like suck quarters out of you. It's actually a very pleasurable gaming experience. And I I can't imagine another version of this game doing it any better than the Sega Genesis does. Well, there it is, guys. 3 different versions of Altered Beast. Some good, some not so good. But I think in the end of the day, you definitely have some options here at home now. You know, the arcade version I played on MAME, and that seems to do really well. But I will still say the Sega Genesis is by far my favorite, and that is so easy to get your hands on today, either the ROM or the cart. It's out there. It's out there. I mean, you go on eBay, it's all over the place. So, all right, guys. Well, I hope you liked the video. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe. And if you like this video, click that like button. And until next time, guys, see you later.